seems to have started up a lot quicker. Cool. So, hello and welcome back to Joyless Gaming and something new-ish. Not super new, but new-ish. And new to me. Evil Within 2, or I think in Japan it's released as Psycho Break. Well, the first one was, I guess this is Psycho Break 2. But I tried this recently as a sort of demo. The thing that worried me was whether or not it will melt my video card. It makes it quite warm, so I'm doing this late at night. And I already know what's going to happen because I've seen playthrough of this game, so anyway. Yes, I'm fine with starting a new game. Let's go. Right, so that's the normal one, right? I think it should be disabled. I've got a mouse. Yes, I'm not so worried about performance. I am definitely worried about heat. How appropriate. So we should be starting with house fire.
No, this is not happening.
Let's move it. Come on, move it.
Oh God, Lily!
Didn't I have a sprint button? Anyway, I know where to go.
Damn it! Lily, I'm here! Where are you? Oh God, is she upstairs?
Is there an upstairs?
How did this happen?
Did I tell him to kick the door open, or did he just do that when I said open?
I'm coming, Lily! Just hold on!
Do I need to adjust the sensitivity again? Because
I'm here, Lily! I'm here!
it's control to crouch. In so many games. Is that door open? Why is this door open?
Damn it, where is she?
This is my room.
Where are you?
Why? What? I didn't know you could go in here. Huh.
Lily? Come on out! Lily! Where are you? I'm here! Dad's here!
You weren't here for me, Dad.
Lily! No!
You didn't save me!
Yuck.
Kidman?
Hello, Sebastian. It's Been a long time.
3 years. I've been trying to track you down for 3 years.
And you thought you'd find me at the bottom of an empty bottle. Is that it?
And why are you here now, damn it?
You didn't find me because they didn't want you to. Calm down, Sebastian.
You knew what was gonna happen in that hospital, didn't you?
What happened at Beacon is in the past. You need to forget it.
You really
Sounds
do.
just like that psychologist the Force shoved down my throat. But he didn't have answers. You do. You're gonna tell me about Mobius.
I'm here because of this.
Where did you get this?
Lily's still alive.
Lily is dead! I read the police report! I was at her funeral!
We can rewrite history if we want to.
Did you see a body?
Staging a death is child's play. Why would I come out of the shadows just to lie to you? Lily is alive, and she's with us. But she's in danger. We need you to help save her.
Save her? What have you done to her? Get your hands off me!
I was hoping you'd come willingly, Sebastian. But we don't have time for this bullshit. We need you. Lily needs you. Sebastian? You're awake. Good.
Yeah. Great. Where are we?
You're in one of our facilities.
So this is the almighty Mobius, huh?
Grow up.
Be careful about what you say. You don't know how powerful they are.
Right. So powerful they have to kidnap a washed-up ex-cop to help them.
At least your terrible sense of humor is still intact.
Enough of this bullshit. Where's Lily?
Patience. All your answers are right here.
Yeah, but that doesn't actually give me them, does it?
The Beacon Mental Hospital incident was an unfortunate setback,
Who the hell is talking?
but we used the knowledge gained to build a new and vastly improved STEM system.
What does this have to do with my daughter?
Imagine it. Millions of minds connected together. Happiness for one is happiness for all.
Doesn't it mean that misery for one is misery for
This
all?
machine, this miracle, will allow our species to achieve greatness.
How exactly? By not actually doing anything because you'd just all
We
be
needed
imagining
to
it?
start with a mind that was pure and clean enough to support thousands of personalities. The mind of an innocent child.
I'm gonna kill you all.
You connected Lily to that machine?
No.
Your daughter is quite special. The most stable core candidate we've ever tested. Thanks to her, the new STEM has been a smashing success.
Until now. Yeah?
Until recently.
Yeah. Can I suggest
A
that
little over a week ago,
unstable candidates are better
Lily
at being...
vanished. Just stopped
Cool, right?
sending signals. Then the STEM environment began to collapse. We thought it was just a technical glitch. An easy fix, so we sent a team of Mobius agents inside. But then we lost contact with them. and STEM went dark.
Think about this, Mr. Castellanos. I am providing you an opportunity. Not only to see your daughter again, but to save her life. Something you thought you failed to do before. You can save her, or let her die. It's your choice.
Good luck, Sebastian. And please, try to cooperate with any team members you might find in there. I know you don't trust us, but they have the same goals as you do.
That's all right. I'm fine by myself.
Just remember to call me the moment you find Lily, so that we can begin the extraction process. I'll be out here for you. And someone else will be in there for you. Are you ready? Be careful in there, Sebastian. We're counting on you.
Yeah, don't fuck it up. I'll try not to. Though it's bound to happen a few
STEM
times.
entry in 3, 2, 1.
As long as my video card doesn't melt, I should be okay. How long have you been falling for, Sebastian? I do like that as a title screen, that's quite stark. There's your character in his black, empty space. Some light reflected from nowhere.
Is this... Where am I?
Like the Animus in
Dad, help me!
I'm coming, Lily!
Assassin's Creed. It's the loading you into the
I
memory.
know it's hard to accept, Myra. But she's gone. Our little girl is gone.
No. I'll never accept it. If you won't help me, I'll find out the truth on my own.
What the hell is this place?
Detective, we've got a call.
All units 1199, exploit cover code 3, Beacon Mental Hospital.
It's for you.
What the...
Hello? Sebastian, are you there?
Kidman? What?
Snap out of it, Sebastian. You've made it in safely. How are you feeling?
Terrible. Like the worst hangover ever.
Don't worry. It will pass once your mind has adjusted. You're in an area separate from the main system right now. That's how we're able to maintain communication with you. This construct is called your room. It's a safe zone that was formed from your own memories.
My memories, huh? If that's the case, then where are my wife and child? This place looks like my old office at Crimson City PD.
It was your subconscious that built it. You should ask yourself that question. Let's get down to business. We sent some information into your room. Do you see anything unfamiliar?
There are photos of a bunch of Mobius agents here. Your lost team, I assume.
That's them. Let us know if you locate any of them. You're our only line of communication into STEM. They're stuck in Union and searching for Lily too.
Union?
This STEM environment was designed to look and feel like a small town called Union.
Great. So your experts need rescuing too, huh?
If anyone can do it, it's you.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, but I'm only here to find Lily.
There's more info there. You should check it out before you go.
Something not quite right, huh?
Lily, your team, and now me. We're all stuck inside STEM. I still don't understand why you can't just take them all out of their pods and wake them up.
It doesn't work that way. Without a core, we're totally locked out of the system. To forcibly remove anyone from STEM at this point would kill them and leave their consciousness trapped inside there.
Great. Mobius has got some stellar backup plans.
Stating the obvious isn't going to speed things along. You need to find Lily. Otherwise she, you, and everyone else inside is going to die.
Everyone's going to die eventually anyway. That thing there that he said about how, or that she was saying, you can't take them out because it would just kill them and leave their consciousness trapped in here. Isn't that basically what their end goal is anyway? To subsume the collective consciousness of humanity and stick it in this thing, and who's going to look after their bodies then? I mean, who's going to keep them alive then? And of course, it's a stupid idea for, oh, we'll accomplish great things. Yeah, in your head, but you won't have actually really accomplished anything, you morons. Anyway, I think I should take this opportunity to tell anyone who watches this that I have actually not played the first game. I have a passing familiarity with it. I understand the basics. But I've seen gameplay and I just don't think I would like to play it. But I've seen this and I think I could have some fun playing this game.
Baker.
That's why I
Team leader.
tried it out.
He's the guy I should try to find first. Harrison. Combat specialist, huh? Hopefully he can take care of himself.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay, so it just does that.
O'Neill. They must not have been expecting trouble if they sent in all these technicians.
Can I move? Thank you.
Sykes. A tech, but at least he has some small arms training.
Sebastian, could I move, please?
Hoffman. Psychology and surveillance. This one could be cagey.
Alright. And Union.
Union, huh? Looks like Anytown, USA.
It was designed that way to keep the test subjects calm and relaxed.
Calm and relaxed. The exact opposite of Beacon.
What happened at Beacon was beyond our control.
It doesn't seem like you've got much control this time either.
Look, I don't know what you're going to encounter in there. If you need information, I'd suggest you try talking to some of the locals. You know, canvass the area. Just like you taught me back at KCPD.
You were never a real detective, Kidman.
And you're not a detective anymore. But let's try to do some detecting anyway, okay?
And that's another thing, too, is that from stuff I've seen from later in this game, it kind of sounds like this lot didn't actually invent this STEM system. Or, like, somebody else did, and, like, they found it at Beacon Hospital, but prior to that was when his daughter was taken. So the timeline confuses me. Even just from stuff within this one
Lily
game.
drew this picture of me. It was burned up along with everything else in the house.
Yes, but this place isn't real, Sebastian, you know? This is in your head. It's a figment of your imagination.
My first commendation. Feels like another lifetime. I guess because it was.
Not gonna read the stuff that's on the couch. Anything on the desk? Nope. Thing that says heat. Not gonna pay attention to that.
A cat. I don't ever remember owning a cat.
Hello, kitty.
Slide projector. Where did my memory dig this up? Elementary school? Kidman, you there?
Always.
You wouldn't have told me about Lily if your damn machine didn't go on the fritz. I would have spent the rest of my life mourning her and you wouldn't have cared.
I cared, but I couldn't say anything. They would have killed me.
I'm not sure I believe you.
Why would I lie about that?
To manipulate me. To get me to perform like a good little soldier.
Yeah.
You've lied to me before.
Get me to play along.
Our whole friendship was built on a lie.
Okay, I get it. And I don't blame you for feeling that way.
You'll never know how I feel until you've lost your family.
I never had a family to lose. Just two people who brought me into this world and treated me like a burden instead of a daughter.
Better to have loved and lost? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe. At least you had people who cared about you.
Point taken.
It's gross. It usually comes from dead enemies.
Thanks, kitty.
Meow. Things floating around. I'm gonna try and be a bit careful in collecting stuff. So this might be a bit of a tedious let's play, but you know, most of my sessions are like that anyway, so you know, if you're new here, sorry, but if you've watched any of my other stuff, you know the drill. Ooh.
A mirror. Just like Beacon. Should be a way out. Why couldn't my memory just make regular doors?
Because this is more traumatic and it stands out. It's more eye-catching. Big, bright, shining mirror. Save terminal. Sounds like fun.
Here we go again. Into the looking glass.
I wonder if I should turn off like film grain or if I can turn down some particle effects or anything like that. I've put a lot of the graphics settings to medium. Not because of performance issues, but as I said, because of temperature issues. If this were the middle of winter, I wouldn't feel so bad about this, but I get right now it's a bit
Lily,
worrisome.
what's wrong?
My doll's head is broke.
It's okay. Mom can fix it for you. She can fix anything.
Sorry, Sebastian, but your kid is kind of weird looking.
Sebastian? What's wrong?
And
Are you
you,
all right?
I guess she takes after your wife. She's a bit...
I've got a wonderful family.
Actually, you look a bit
Amazingly
weird too, now that I
smart
think
and
about it.
beautiful wife.
I think the stubble
Why
suits you
wouldn't
better
that be
than
all right?
being shaven.
Come here, Myra.
You've been working too hard. It's making you delirious.
Yeah, so much so that you're
Are you
imagining
sure you're
things that are
not
not
coming
there.
down with something?
I know this game has a new game plus mode, so I wonder if I mean, if I get through in a reasonable amount of time, and if I only play this once a week, then it will take a while, but if I get through in a reasonable amount of time, I could do a new game plus playthrough.
Is this the right place? What the?
The unveiling. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else here. There's doors, but I don't think they go anywhere. Sorry, I was just testing buttons to see if there's like a quick turn. So this is the team leader, right? William Baker.
What the hell? That's one of the search team. Baker.
It's about to... Yep, there it goes. Touch it, Sebastian. It's okay. It's all technically just in your head anyway.
Whoa.
Blah, blah, blah.
The team leader. One bullet. Straight through the head.
Ugh. They really blew the back of his head out, didn't they? We turned off the music.
Sadistic. Whoever did this must have enjoyed it.
I've mentioned several times when I've been playing things like the the Resident Evil Revelations games. I'm not really a horror game fan. Part of the thing that sort of appeals to me about this, having seen it pretty much all the way through,
Someone tried to block the way out.
is that it's at least actually about atmosphere and character and stuff, and doesn't do the obnoxious thing of jump scares and what have you. It's funny what people will actually term a horror game because it's got jump scares, and yet it's actually not a horror game, it's just a game with jump scares. And this actually properly does that. It doesn't do the jump scares, it actually builds an atmosphere, an environment, and it's just really fucked up. And then it sort of sticks, yeah, so you've got a horrific environment, characters and situation, and on top of that you've got sort of like survival gameplay, scavenging.
Hello? Shit. Who was that?
So while part of it sort of does that thing that I don't really like, of making it scary by gameplay choices like you know, limited ammo, you know, scarcity of resources, hard to kill enemies and stuff like that, but it's like any game that does that can make you afraid if that's the kind of thing that makes you afraid, whereas this actually has the horrible situation that you're in, and then it does that. Rand. That's the name of something else that you come across later in the game, I think. Seek a spiritual acuity test. Level to the nearest Mew center with this. What language is that from again? Mew? Is that a Greek thing? You'd think it was a Greek letter, except I'm pretty sure it's not a Greek letter. Oh no, it is a Greek letter, it's an ancient Greek letter. Is it? Ah. Anyway. Lies, all lies. Yeah, of course it was. Position of Mew disciple. Just the, oh yeah. Hello.
Hey! Damn it!
I mean, I guess that constitutes a jump scare. Sort of. But, yeah, as I said, having seen pretty much the entirety of this game, I know that there's not a lot of that. Why did you turn the torch off? Yeah. This looks like an orifice, doesn't it? I may have said that when I was trying the demo. It was a really odd situation with the demo for this, because the demo actually involved downloading the entire game, and it would just only let you play up to a certain point. Which made it a pretty substantial demo when you think about it, because it says it. I never actually found where the demo ended.
What was that?
Shit.
Okay, so space is the cover button. Long cover. The controls a bit wobbly. Off he goes.
Who the hell was that?
That was not what I wanted to have happen there. And who the hell was that? That was, quite frankly, the more interesting antagonist of this game. Knowing where it ends up.
Just like the search team member.
Not really, because the search team member was shot. This guy was stabbed. You saw it happen. But what was I saying? Demo. Yeah, I've not seen where the demo portion ends, but it's somewhere in Chapter 3, and so it actually does let you play a fair amount of the game to get a handle on gameplay. And the fact that it has already made you download the game to get there, and it's got an option to just purchase the full game to... See, that's a good horror thing. Yeah, it gives you an option to just purchase the game. It's enticing. More games need to have demos these days. Nice uniform. Guys, the thing about eyes. Oh yeah, that closes, doesn't it? Oh, no, it doesn't close, it's just broken. Oh, he was trying to spook me with the mannequin head rolling down the thing. Hello. What the fuck was that? Come back. Did that change or did that flicker or something? I think it may have done. Yeah, they're closed and then they open. Yeah. The eyes have it. And there you see evidence of my having turned the settings down.
Christ.
Because that's not very high resolution. The thing I've seen about this is that this, yeah, it's like a flower from the other side. So I'm supposed to go over there into that thing now. So yes, I don't anticipate I'll get terribly far with this tonight, and I'll probably play it like once a week, maybe late Saturday nights, as I am right now. Well, it's technically Sunday morning now, but anyway. Yeah, something different. Got it cheaper on the current sale. It was on sale just some weeks back, about a month ago maybe, I guess. And hello. And I thought, I'll try it out, and I tried it out because it had a demo. And so I did, and I was worried about the temperature. Do I not use the camera? Oh, I guess I don't. But you know, it's available again for that price. So I bought it. Who knows? I mean, I used to be playing the Lego games on Saturday nights, and I haven't done that for a while. So I might end up abandoning this for a while and come back to it during the winter, because, you know, I will actually play this. But it does make the computer quite hot, and by extension, the room. I could run the air conditioner, but...
What the hell?
Sort of messes with things. Hello. Yep. Fuck indeed. Alright. I get it, there's a funny joke somewhere. Ah.
Trapped in here.
Yeah.
Or maybe not.
The thing I like about that setup is that even though it's a jump scare thing, it's pretty predictable. Like, he sees something in the mirror, he turns around, and there's nothing there, and then he turns around to look at the mirror again. You know there's going to be something in the mirror. It basically telegraphs that there's going to be a jump scare.
God damn it. What the hell is that thing?
So it's predictable, but still, like, what is it going to show you? That becomes more of the issue, is what are you going to see? Rather than, yeah, something's going to leap out at me, but not knowing what it is that's going to leap out at you is the scary bit. Whereas with the jump scare games, it's a case of when is the thing going to jump out at you becomes the scary bit, and that's not... I mean, that is tense, yes, but it's not horror. It's a peekaboo.
Oh, I don't hear it.
Yeah, it must mean it's completely gone, yeah?
You gotta be kidding me.
Nope. Run, man, run. Undodgeable knife. But hey, thanks for the knife. Now I have a knife.
No!
Just like the goal. The temerity to swipe at me with a knife. Many-headed lady.
Alright. What the fuck is going on here?
Your health is critically low. The life gauge will turn red. Life gauge is red. It will automatically regenerate up to a certain point. Regenerate more quickly if you stand still. Okay. All of a sudden I'm at critical health. Ah. Is that not to get out the window? I briefly saw a prompt. Like, climb prompt. That probably wasn't supposed to be there. Why does he sometimes take a big swipe and sometimes he doesn't? Whatever.
And now where am I?
Well, there's a bathroom, there's a toilet, you can puke, you can bathe, you can shit. I need to shit. Do you need to shit? Oh, there's a thing in here. Neat and precise. That's what they call. No reason for all the weird shit. It's the worst possible scenario, at least don't have to pretend. Okay. Any other things? Files. Okay, syringe. Just jab that in. Other things. You've got very good peripheral vision, Sebastian.
Where were you when I needed you? Maybe this is the right place.
Oh, yeah, and there's my video card getting quite hot.
I hope you're here.
I see the occasional pause, but it's Myra never looked more beautiful. Well, I mean, okay. If you insist.
What did I get myself into?
Maybe she just doesn't do it for me.
Kidman?
Sebastian, where have you been? We lost you.
I don't know. But it sure as hell wasn't a quaint little town. There's something bad happening in here, Kidman. Baker is dead. There's a killer running around in here, doing things that are... It's like Beacon all over again. What the fuck did you just send me into?
I don't know. We're in the dark out here. Baker was the team leader. If he's dead, that doesn't bode well for the rest of them. Keep searching around. The more info you gather, the more I'll be able to help you.
Yeah. Sure.
Welcome to Union achievement. Yay for getting into this part. Notice how the light follows the mouse, and yet the light's actually on his hip. Oh, I thought there might be something in there. I know you can pick up stuff out of bins. Things floating around. Well, I mean, this is a really bit of an awkward thing, but before I get too more stuck into things, I don't need to shit, but I do need to pee. I'll be back in a minute. Squeaky door handle. Always have to pee, and yet I never seem to be drinking enough water. I don't know what the deal is. I blame my medication. Anyway, I'm back. Fun fact, when I was watching this be played by the internet's biggest idiot, Markiplier, he had this sort of running gag, I guess, where he kept on referring to Sebastian as Castellanos instead of Castellanos. And while I can't exactly look up the name, I do figure that he's vaguely onto something, because I think the name probably comes from the same place where we get the English word Castellan, which means of a castle.
Oh,
I guess it sounds vaguely Spanish, Castellanos.
left here to rot like this. Don't worry, Sebastian. It's just a small, quiet town.
Its rain effect looks quite good.
Too quiet.
I don't remember this when I was trying the demo. Did I turn the settings down even further for that?
Hello? Hey!
Ooh.
She had to have heard me. Better check it out.
Probably better that if she didn't. You know? Just, you know, this place is full of horrors.
Hello?
Gotta eat. Skin and bones. Gotta eat.
Is that load on demand?
Plate. You gotta eat. Skin and bones.
Ugh. Ugh.
I said eat!
Where'd you get that fixation from?
There we go.
I'm doing what's best for you.
Everything just sort of generally turning into grotesque, disgusting human-shaped monstrosities. Why would you fixate on trying to feed somebody? Pretty sure I have to kill something soon. Oh yeah, I have to kill her. What the hell?
Oh, God.
My aim sucks. Maybe I should put the aim assist on. He's still alive. No. Definitely not. Anything in here for me? Things you can pick up and interact with usually glow, don't they? They have that sort of golden glow.
Kidman.
That was fast. Did you learn anything new?
Yeah, I did. I learned that it really is like Beacon in here. The people in here are turning into creatures.
Damn it. What the hell happened?
I don't know. But it means that Lily is in more danger than just being lost.
Sebastian.
Save it, Kidman. Leave it to me. I'm gonna find her.
Nothing behind the chair. Really? An entire room just to have some gunpowder in it? Thought there was supposed to be another enemy there, but maybe it's just because gameplay I saw was on a higher difficulty. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. Set that as 1. I'll probably be using it a fair bit. Though if I'm going to be playing sort of as much stealth as possible, I'll probably end up using the...
What now?
Oh, I thought there was a thing there. Probably end up using the crossbow quite a bit as well, so...
O'Neill, move! Mobius members. Some of them are still alive then. Damn. But those things are everywhere. Need to get in there and squeeze that guy for info.
Pretty sure you're not supposed to take all this lot out. I also think they can't see your light. I think. I hope. Hope they can't see your light. mean, if they can see my light, this is going to be a real short sneak. I'd like to get that. Because I know what happens to all of this stuff out here. This whole section basically disappears. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of enemies there and you're not really supposed to take them out. Pick up the bottle. But you have nothing for me? Aww.
Shit.
Oh. Button mash, yay. Gotta love a good button mash. Where'd they come from?
Oh, fuck. All right. Hopefully that'll hold.
Okay. Is that table supposed to be like that? This game engine seems a little janky. Well, I suppose, I mean, the thing at the beginning describes it as being the STEM engine. Like it'd make you think it's specifically made for this game, but then it says powered by id Tech. And I'm pretty sure the guys at id know what they're doing as far as making
Don't come any closer.
engines for shooters and
Okay,
stuff. They've got a
calm
lot of
down.
experience.
Don't shoot.
So I'm just going to assume that it's because it wasn't the actual id Tech people working on it.
I'm not gonna hurt you. See?
It's probably because, you know, Bethesda bought id Software.
You
And
can lower your gun. I'm on your side.
since this is published by Bethesda, it was just sort of a cheap licensing thing. Or,
You might not be one of those things, but that doesn't mean you're on my side.
You're right. I don't work for Mobius, but I was sent here by them.
Have you seen what those things out there? What they can do?
Yeah, I have. Lucky for you, your partner was willing to sacrifice himself so you could escape.
He wasn't my partner. He was just a member of Union security detail. Protecting me was his job, and my job is to solve a hardware issue. Dying inside here is above my pay grade. I'm not a soldier. I'm just a technician.
oh,
I know.
Stop, or I'll shoot! No!
A soldier would have taken the safety off. I told you, we're on the same side.
so
Let's try this again.
it did actually show you
Sebastian
that.
Castellanos.
It did actually show you that, and if you actually had an idea of what kind of gun that was supposed to be and where the safety lever was supposed to be at,
Liam.
you would have noticed it yourself and seen that.
So
I mean-
you're not Mobius, but they sent you in here? Why?
I mean,
I'm looking for my...
Sebastian is
I'm trying to restore the core.
a detective.
Just
Was a
like you
detective.
are.
Yeah?
I guess it's
Good
elements
luck
of
with
that.
that. I'm done. I'm just gonna hold out here until extraction.
They can't extract you. Not until Lily is found. Who's Lily? Look, everyone is stuck in here until the core is located.
They don't tell you guys much, do they?
Can you help me out?
They told
If
me
you're
that Lily
asking
is the
me to go
core.
out there with you, you can forget about it. This is a safe house, so I'm staying safe. Got me? But I may have a lead on the core. I detected some signals nearby that resonate at the core's frequency. We were trying to track them when we got attacked. Here, listen to this. It sounds like a little girl, right?
Quiet. Was that her? The core?
I think so. But I've been picking up all sorts of weird signals on my communicator since we got here. No way to know for sure until you track it to its source.
How do I do that?
Your communicator can pick it up too. Once you're out there, check it. You'll see. You'll probably pick up other signals while you're out there. It wouldn't hurt to follow them to find out what...
No way. The core first. It's the only way we're getting out of here.
Yeah, right, Sebastian.
yourself.
I call the
Let's
shots
pair up our
here.
communicators.
We're going
That
to
way
do
I can
some
tell you if I find anything.
scavenging
Yeah.
first.
Okay. Can't hurt, I guess.
Chapter 3.
So you've been stuck in here a week already?
Has it been that long? Damn. Time's a little fluid in here. This was supposed to be a simple in-and-out job. Like, home in time for dinner simple. But this is different than anything I've ever seen before.
What do you mean?
Wonky stuff usually happens when a core goes AWOL, but what's happening is more than that. This place is falling apart at the seams. We used the stable field emitter, but it's not working like it's supposed to.
What's the stable field emitter?
If Mobius sent you in here, shouldn't you know this stuff already?
They sent me in here. They didn't brief me properly.
There were 5 members of your team?
There was a security force already in here to help us. But yeah, there are 5 search team members. Wait, did you just say were?
I found Baker. He's dead.
Huh. Doesn't surprise me. He locked onto a powerful signal and went to investigate. I told him we should just request extraction and report our findings, leave the dangerous work to somebody else. But he wouldn't hear of it, being team leader and all. Always had to be the brave one. You ask me, there's a thin line between brave and foolish.
Yeah. There's a thin line between prudent and cowardly, too.
Tomato, tomato. I'm not saying I'm glad he's dead. What kind of asshole do you think I am? I hope the others are okay.
I'll let you know if I find anybody else.
You'd really do that? Thanks. I'd appreciate that.
It's more dangerous out there than I expected.
How do you know?
Any idea where I can get some weapons and supplies?
I tried to tell you about this one signal, but you didn't want to hear it.
Well,
I'm
I'm all
listening
ears now.
I picked something up from 2 Mobius security team members who were talking about weapons caches. Maybe you can follow it and get some gear. Maybe they're out there, can help you out.
I'll think about it.
Come on, man. I'm all alone in here. I could use some protection.
Maybe if you hadn't let your last guard take the fall for you.
Whatever. I'll mark the signal on your communicator. Follow it or don't follow it. I don't care.
Sounded like you did actually care. It's sort of interesting, this sort of semi-open
Those
world
things are
exploration
pretty tough.
and side quests and
Takes
stuff.
a lot of ammo to get them
In a
off
horror
my
game.
back. Do you
I
have anything
guess.
stronger in here?
Not in here, but you could probably find some out there. This place was designed to be peaceful, but Mobius and firepower go hand in hand.
Do you know where I can find some of this firepower?
It's pretty chaotic out there.
Just,
You're not going to find a pile of heavy-duty weapons altogether. But I did see something useful next to an abandoned APC just outside. I'll mark its location for you. But be careful. There are a lot of those things hanging around it.
right. I was just thinking that even though my very limited experience with the Resident Evil series has been with games that don't really have that sort of side quest type thing going on because they're pretty linear. Coming through the bullets. From what I understand, like the games have actually been like the early Resi games were like that. They would have sort of areas you could wander back and forth in and try to progress, do a little bit of exploration, not necessarily like quests that were tracked or anything like that, but and from what I understand, the well, I don't think he's the director of this game, but I think he was the director of the previous one, or at least the creative director. Shinji Mikami. I guess it would be Mikami Shinji. He was the director of the original Resident Evil, from what I understand. So I think that's why the whole idea of calling this the Evil Within came about, because same guy made Resident Evil, so let's talk about brand recognition kind of thing. Anyway, I probably want to upgrade my crossbow more than I want to upgrade the pistol. Can I not even go back through that door? I guess because that... Actually, I have to investigate that at some point in the future. Hello, nurse.
What the... Who is that?
Go to your room, Sebastian. I mean, shouldn't really make fun of somebody's walking around, but seriously, if you're going to move at that pace, a brisk walk doesn't look as stupid as this light jogging animation. Attach the brain thingamies. I don't have a lot of the green goop, so...
What the hell? Hey, let me out of here.
No.
Detective Castellanos. What a pleasant surprise. Welcome back.
You again? How are you here?
I could ask you the same question. Regardless, it's nice to see a familiar face. Even if that face has seen far too much.
Oi!
You look tired, Detective. I can help you get back in shape.
You're getting a bit familiar, aren't you?
Just like before.
No. Yeah, not a lot of this stuff. I can't even afford the first thing there. I can't afford that. Reduced. What do you call it? Sway. Bullet time. I think the idea is that you're meant to get that thing onto your New Game Plus. Yeah, like I said, I'll just sort of...
I don't understand. This place. It's just like Beacon. But this isn't Beacon. This is Union.
Is it? It all seems familiar to me.
It's still STEM, and I think
These
that's the only thing
walls,
that matters.
That chair. You. For me, it's as if nothing has changed at all.
Yes. Anyway, I don't think I have any reason to be... Oh, hello. Meow. 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 Meow meow. I think that's Claire de Lune. Outside to track the girl's voice.
Okay. Let's see if I can find this signal he mentioned. Looks pretty far away, but it's the only lead I've got.
G for the communicator.
God, I hope it's Lily.
Oh. There goes the neighborhood.
What in the hell? If it keeps breaking apart like this, there won't be any Union to search. I gotta try to find that signal.
We're screwed. There's too many of them. Suck it up, James. We've been through worse than this. And we're better armed this time. Or at least we will be once we raid the supplies. Come on.
Been hitting the bottle. Now you can search these bins. Gunpowder. But fiddly trying to find where you investigate these points. And step up, back away. Hello? Yeah, it's a nice touch. Because I can hear that. Those bugs. Those moths. Moths attacking the damn thing. Desperately trying to find the light. Pick it up, Sebastian. Ah, whoop, whoop, whoop. Sebastian. Behave. Not just yet. Just want to get the herb. It's a very Resident Evil thing, that. Pipe. Yes, I know what those are for. No. Take it, that was nothing. Yeah, here we go. Thank you for your cooperation. Oh my. So, okay. Just not meant to use that door at all. Just in case. Wait, this only takes 6 rounds? Don't turn around. Don't. What this game does is give you the opportunity to become the horror. Stalk around and take out all these things. So, okay, so that is meant to be an indicator of a safe house, isn't it? OBS log. Okay, the roof of the building is business in a flat barrel. Okay. Parts and supply shed across from Union Auto Repair. Northwest corner. Right on the edge of the break. It's like quest log updated.
Barrel's toast, but the rest of it looks okay. Need to find some parts to fix it.
Okay. Don't intend to make too much more progress tonight, but I definitely, at the very least, want to get the crossbow. But I think I'd want to do a bit more than that. But probably not much more. No. That one actually heard my noise. Stop groaning. I get the feeling they let you know when they've spotted you. Acquired a hand axe temporarily replaces the survival knife. You can instantly kill some enemies, but will break after use. Yes.
There's too many of them.
What the hell was that? Oh, weapon parts. At least the axe doesn't break after smashing boxes with it. That would suck. I'm thinking... divert their attention. Three bullets. Well, there's even a bottle here anyway.
Haven't seen one of these in a while.
Yes, from what I understand, it was a fairly significant part of the first game, was the crossbow. Because you could actually make ammo for it. Good to see you again. Achievement. Aim, hold, and draw. One really, yeah. And if you stop aiming, I think that's how you actually cancel your shot. Most types will function as proximity mines. You will not trigger proximity mines. Tripwire. Shock bolt. Fired at broken fuse boxes or pools of water. Can we go and hide again, please? Ah, right, of course. And so that's why those things exist. You've got fire hydrants, so you can actually create these environmental traps. Yeah. Shock therapy, huh? Stomp it. Take the gel. Run away. Thank you. So we got an achievement for doing that. Harpoon bolt. Impales struck opponents. Make no sound. Yeah. Little pipes. And that's the thing. So I was watching internet buffoon Markiplier play through this, and he was all obsessed with being as stealthy as possible, and was mostly doing an okay job of it, I guess. In fairness, he sometimes succeeded, but he had this thing where he just didn't seem to grasp that the stealth weapon for this game is definitely the crossbow. He insisted on upgrading the pistol, almost to the exclusion of everything else, including the crossbow, and that's just foolish. Because this is clearly meant to be what you're supposed to do for long-range damage. And yeah. Bitch. Now I just need to be able to aim. But I am fairly certain that the idea is meant to be that this is silent and powerful. It should be the stealth weapon of choice. If you can hit your damn targets. And I don't know if you need to do headshots. I know with the guns, that headshots are definitely a better idea. But I don't know if you really need to aim for the head with the harpoon bolts. Because if you could just sort of like hit them in the chest and do a lot of damage, that would be helpful to someone like me. Looks like head would be a better idea. But it's silent, so aside from the direction...
So lucky.
So, you know, without giving the direction away... Well, you give the direction away, but you don't give away anything else. You don't give away your position, because it was a silent thing. Stop waving your head around. I'm bad at this. This one yeah, I don't think I even needed to like get a kill. If I'd shot it somewhere else, it would have dropped the bottle and burned itself. Actually, it looks like I didn't get a headshot kill anyway, but it did die from burning, which is why it had the alert thing. It's like it had spotted you because it was aware of you shooting it in the head. Well, I did use... Didn't I use a bottle? Oh, sorry, I picked up another bottle. I did use a bottle, but I picked another one up. So, I am... What am I going to do? There's stuff in the church as well. Right, I know that guy's alive. Is there a thing that comes out from under here? Or is there a thing under there? There's a thing under there to find. Well, that does actually sway around a lot, doesn't it? Crap, 3 headshots. There is some merit to upgrading the pistol after all. Did I give a number to the crossbow? I don't think I did. I'm going to make it number 2, because I'm probably going to use it a lot. I hope I don't die, because I haven't actually saved.
What I've done. Please forgive me for what I've done. Please forgive me. Oh my God. Please. I know I've sinned, but not this. Please.
I do have an axe. Don't axe anything that I've already shot. It's a waste of bullets.
Hello?
Please forgive me.
Are you okay?
Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Oh God, please.
Don't take any chances. There's something smashed through a window, I think. Yeah, there we go. Fucking hell. Oh, I wasted the axe. I wasted a bolt. I just wasted everything because I can't choose to use the knife instead. And he was standing. Standing. Shocked. My aim sucks. Take the key, Sebastian. Take the herb. Investigate the body.
Looks like the Padre had some fight in him.
My aim really sucks though, doesn't it? Out of ammo. Anything for me? No. Coffee! Fully heals you, right?
Takes the edge off.
Keeps you alert. Fuels the system. Sort of apropos of nothing. Why is it that Americans refer to a cup of coffee as a cup of joe? Why is that a euphemism for coffee? Don't need my torch in here. Oh, wait a minute. I think it's nothing important, but I think you actually see changes in your office as time goes on. Detective Sergeant. Do they use that sort of stuff in America? They may do. Yeah, Baker's dead.
Being the tip of the knife is a dangerous job.
Meow. Time to get in the chair.
You've brought something with you. A key? Excellent. Some keys open doors of perception, but this isn't one of them. This one is more mundane, but still useful.
Okay.
Go on. Open one. Its contents are better off in your hands than locked away in here.
I don't know how many of these I'm going to find. Ooh, bullets.
How am I ever going to get these nails right if you keep interrupting my manicure?
Don't you just serve a function? Why? Alright, see, I need to be able to get to move faster while crouched. But let's start with less noise. Let's induce the sway. Less kickback, that'd be nice. Melee attacks. Yeah, that's the thing, okay? Melee attacks, including attacks with weapons like knives and axes, do more damage. I should look up somewhere if that affects the damage of your sneak attacks, because I know certain enemies take more sneak attacks. They don't die in one sneak attack, but if you upgrade your melee damage, can you kill those enemies in fewer sneak attacks? Health. Total health recovered when regenerating from near-death status is increased. That's nice. Life gauge. Stamina. Ooh. Stamina recovery speed would be nice as well. So that one gives you the ability to evade attacks on a chance. And that gives you a chance to just survive attacks that might ordinarily have killed you. Otherwise, this is evasion and stamina. Is really what that is. And that's health and stuff. And this is recovery speed of health. Recover more health when using healing items. Well, I think I'm going to go for stamina. Shotgun shells? Where'd I get the shotgun shells from? Or was that the bullets I picked up? Was that shotgun shells and not handgun bullets? I'm going to use the crafting thing in here. And then save it, and this will basically be my first episode of this. It will take me a while to get through it. Because I may not play it very often because of heat issues and stuff, but Anyway, weapon upgrades. Crossbow, please. Range. Strength of harpoon. Number and range of jolts. Charge time. Yeah, see, that's useful. I don't have any of those yet anyway, so that's irrelevant. Range, should be, yeah, thinking about harpoon. Increased damage, yes. Wow. You can get a lot of extra damage out of those. And I think they already do quite a bit of damage anyway. Range. So eventually you can double the range. And I'll go for that. Can I do something for shock bolts? No. Chains. Ah, so this is about how many enemies it hits. That does more damage, but that can hit up to 4 enemies. Right. Well, since I've got it, is there a thing I can do for the handgun? No. I can increase its capacity, or reduce its reload time. I don't think I need to increase its rate of fire, because that just makes me miss more often, I think. Firepower would be good, though. Applicable weapons, semi-automatic handgun. Yeah, you get other weapons, don't you? Reload time, so you can increase it to 12. And does that apply to all of them? It probably doesn't apply to the revolver when you get that later on. Harpoon bolts. Yes, I should... I've only got one pipe. DIY achievement, okay. Probably just from crafting anything. I've got a lot of gunpowder, so I guess I should make some handgun bullets. 6, that's a full thing, so... I might make a medical syringe while I'm at it, just in case. Shock bolt is gunpowder and... See, that's the thing that I think is supposed to be the idea of the crossbow as your stealth weapon. This is all just from my observations. Is that, yeah, because it uses a resource that doesn't make any other kind of ammo, you really should be using harpoon bolts in the crossbow, especially as your stealth weapon. Because... yeah, even shock bolts, and I think all the other kinds of bolts actually use gunpowder. And all the bullet types obviously use gunpowder. Yeah, damage is a much more worthwhile. I'm gonna need to do more damage when I actually hit them, so... Anyway. Oh, it just shows you how many weapon types you've got when you approach it. Anyway, I think that for the time being, that is me combating the evil within. Without saving. I just did save. I just saved. Any unsaved progress will be lost. I just saved 10 seconds prior. Anyway, so anybody who does actually watch this, thanks for doing so. Hope it wasn't too tedious and boring. And I'll get back to this at some point in the near future. There's other things to get to as well. Like I said, I'm not much for horror games, but I could see myself actually, playing this all right. So we'll find out how long that holds up for. So bye for now.